Hello. Thank you for tuning into another Matthew Vargas art and design tutorial where today I will be teaching you how to create a pattern without using the pattern tool. Now the pattern tool in my experience that's built in with the Adobe Illustrator software I feel is clunky and it can load really slow if you have a lot of points in your vectors. Anyway, in my apparel experience, we had a more seamless, more efficient way at building patterns that kept your overall desktop more organized. So we're just gonna jump right into it, and I'm gonna show you the tricks to the trade. And please click that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any future art and design tutorials. I like to begin my patterns using an 8.4 height rectangle. And the width really won't matter. 8.4 is just the measurement of height that I used in my apparel experience in the past, and it's what my print production partners would use for garments. So we're just gonna hit that M hotkey, punch in these measurements. I took a screenshot of my preferred measurements on the bottom right in this shot here, so I'm gonna borrow these for height 8.4. Copy it exactly as I see it there. Okay, wonderful. I'm gonna go over to swatches. I'm gonna fill in the background color with this nice retro orange. And then from my symbols palette, we'll pull out the icons that will be dropped into the print. And we're just gonna start building. So I'm gonna place where I'm going to place down my orange, and there's this, refer to this top screenshot here in white. The buttons that we'll be using the most in this tutorial is a transform button right there, and then the object transform move button here are the two functions that we'll be using. And for commands, we'll get into that in a moment, but I'm just dropping my first icon here. I'm hitting C and then F to copy and paste in front. We're going to go over to object transform move, and because we're moving it horizontally and we're not moving it up and down, we're going to hit 0 for vertical, and for horizontal we'll just take the width measurement, not add a negative subtraction sign in front of it, because when you move right it's positive. So we're just going to punch in, that's why I took the screenshot here at the bottom right, punch in the width 13.3633. wonderful. Copy, paste in front again, Command C, Command F for Mac users, object transform move, and we're going to go up and down. So we're going to hit 0 for horizontal because we're not moving it side to side, we're moving it up and down, and then we're going to punch in the height 8.4033, and it's a positive, so there's no negative symbol going in front of the numbers. All right, copy and paste in front again, Command C, Command F, transform move, we're moving to the left, so we're going to put a negative symbol in front of our measurement. So we're not moving it up and down, so it's going 0. We're moving it to the left, so it's going to need the width measurement, 13.3633. Great. All right, now I'm just going to punch in some of these other icons here. This is where you get to be a little bit more creative and place the icons as you'd like to appear in your pattern. Anything that's inside the box and not touching an edge doesn't really need a measurement or anything special done to it. It's just for what's touching the edges that will need these move measurements that I'm showing you. All right, and I want this to repeat at the bottom. It has to repeat at the bottom because it's touching the edge, so Command C, paste in front, object transform move, it's going down, it's going down. So 0 here, vertical, height is 8.4033, and looking at my cheat sheet, we know if it's going down it's positive and doesn't need a subtraction symbol in the front. Wonderful. All right, and we're going to take this guy, and I'd like another yellow color to repeat here. So just gonna rotate this. Yeah, I think that should be good. Cool. All right, and there's a gap here, so we need to fill this in with some other icon. So I'm going to take this blue here. There's not enough blue, but I see a lot of white and green, so I'm going to place that there, flip it upside down. All right, that should be good. Let's see. I'm a sucker for things being spaced out evenly. I don't think that typically in most patterns, because they can be tumbled or tossed, need to be spaced out evenly, but it's just my urge in me to want to space things out. But Command C, Command F to paste in front. We're going to go to the Object, Move tool, and horizontally it is going to the right. So it's going to say positive, and we're going to put in the width measurement of 13.3633. The vertical measurement doesn't matter. We're not doing anything with that. Excellent. Cool. Awesome. So now, to make this a pattern, now that we have it laid out where we want it, we're going to take this ground color. We're going to hit Command C and then Command F to paste in front. And then we're going to hit the slash key. That it also shares a key with the question mark, so we're going to hit a slash. You can also just hit the slash there too, but if you like the hotkey version, you can do what I just had said. Cool. Command C and then Command B to bring to back. So C to bring to front, and then B to bring to back. All right. We're going to select everything, go over to our swatches, drag this in, and boom, look at that. We have a nice seamless pattern that did not involve the pattern tool. So I hope this video helped. I could go back in here too, and you know, I see some odd gaps, but you kind of get the gist of it, and you can play and move and rezhuzh as you like. But that's basically how you can create any pattern using this technique. I hope this video helped. This is the seamless, efficient way that in the apparel industry that they like for you to work. So if that's the direction you're headed, or be working with print partners, then this is a very handy thing to know. So best of luck. If you have any questions, drop them below, and I will see you in the next video.